Hello and welcome to Miracle Mindset, where everyday miracles are your new normal. My name is Giselle Turi, and today's topic for Miracle Mindset is about only love. Last night I was listening to a group that I'm a part of. It was a Zoom call, and the guest speaker was Marianne Williamson. Marianne Williamson, she talks about Course in Miracles, which she does a lot of her work from. And so the topic last night was mostly about love, how to come from love. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I mean, there's always stuff going on, period. It's just some things seem a lot more stressful than others. And this year, 2020, has been one of those situations in a lot of different areas. But without going into detail, she had highly recommended coming from a space of love. And even if there's something or someone that you do not agree with, coming from a space of love. Now, a lot of times, I mean, I look at the political situation in the world, and there are some people in the political realm that are operating from their pain body. Now, not everyone recognizes that. If you're familiar with Eckhart Tolle's work, he talks about the pain body. And what that is sometimes people will come across in a very negative, hurtful way, which is very harmful to other people. It's almost like there's a part of them striking out because they have unresolved pain or hurt or not enough issues within themselves that they haven't resolved. So they strike out or they do things that are actually harmful to other people, trying to feel better about themselves. Okay, so that's just sort of an ideal. But you never really know what's going on in somebody's life, right? There's a saying, it said, you have to walk in a person's moccasins, or you don't know them until you walk in their shoes, or something like that. I think you've heard this. I'm just not saying you're right. But anyway, you don't know. So coming from a space of love toward whatever the situation is, the person, instead of fear or instead of judgment or hate or control or being stuck in your idea of the way things need to be. Another thing is coming from love is when you do find people or situations that trigger you and you want to argue about it or defend or whatever, stop for a minute and realize that we're all mirrors for each other. Now, a lot of times people don't want to hear that because they don't want to hear that they're like somebody or there's something that they see in another person that is a reflection of something within them. But if you think about it, it's not a bad thing. It's like we're all teachers and students, if you could look at it that way. But if somebody gets under your skin or you disagree with them or, something about what they say or they do really bothers you, think about it. Kind of step back. Kind of step back as an observer and coming from a space of love, say, okay, well, what can I learn from this? Maybe there's a part of me that I don't recognize that might be coming across hurtful. Or there's something unresolved within me, referring back to the example I gave earlier, is maybe there's something within me that I don't feel good enough, and I have to I act or do certain things in a way to make myself feel more powerful, although it's a false power, just to kind of step back without judgment, and there again from a space of love, and thinking like, well, maybe there's something here I need to learn about myself, and loving outward toward the situation or that person, but also having enough love for yourself, because ultimately we cannot really make big strides in this world, no matter who we are, what's going on in the world, unless we come from a space of love instead of from fear or hatred or judgment or negativity of any sort. So that's why, just hearing Marianne Williamson talk really made me think about that. This would be a great video for Miracle Mindset, because love is a miracle, and we're all miracles, and we all get to choose whether we come from a space of love or come from a space of fear, judgment, things that are other than love. So I'll leave that with you. And Ultreya, move forward with courage and in love. Please share this, like this. I would love to hear from you. Any comments are welcome. And please subscribe. Okay, bye-bye.